All right. Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining us today for our Advisor Summer Workshop Series. So this is a series about how we can support our student organizations, some tips and tricks throughout the semester to support our students. So this particular session is about Sun Devil Sync. So we're going to go over some tips and tricks, best practices. A lot of you are probably really familiar with this, but we're just going to dive in a little bit. So today we're going to go over, like I said, the platform. We're going to rediscover it a little bit, figure out how we can manage some things, review, and then I'll explain some stuff. All right, so the rediscovery. So this is the homepage of Sun Devil Sync. You are all probably familiar with that. So you're going to go ahead and sign in up at the top. You'll use your ASU sign in and ASU Write. And then if you have the Duo two-factor authentication, then you'll do that as well. And then you'll be signed in. So then there's the Sun Devil Sync switchboard, Sun Devil Sync switchboard, excuse me. So the 9 dots up by your profile icon, it'll drop down. So there's 3 modes. So there's Explore, Manage, and Admin, which you can see there. So Explore, this is just the basic view. So you can allow, it allows users to search for organizations, events, news posts, etc. It's just kind of looking through the platform. And then Manage, so this view is probably where you as an advisor are going to live the most. So managing content for your organization's page, helping your officers make sure that it's up to date, that sort of thing. And then the third view is admin view. It's the highest level of access. You might have access to this as an advisor. It depends on what your organization does/is. Like, for example, advisors for USG probably have this access, but an advisor for Sun Devil Racing may not. And then your user drawer, that's also in your profile part of your icon. That is going to be where you access your personal profile information, your privacy settings, your notification settings, and then as well as the event pass, which is something that you use in order to sign in at events. So if you're an advisor that attends not only your own organization's events, but other events, that's something you will need as well. All right, so getting involved. So just a basic overview. So Sun Devil Sync, you're able to browse organizations and events. So if you're interested in getting involved beyond being an advisor, you can search organizations by keyword, branch or campus, and then category. So whether that's you're looking for leadership groups, international groups, that sort of thing, then and then also alphabetically you're able to search there. And then you also can search for events. So again, if you're wanting to attend not only your own organization's events, but other events that are going on across all 4 campuses and online, then you're able to browse by the date, keyword, campus again, and then category. So whether it's an in-person, whether it's social, a leadership, that sort of thing, and then theme, if it's for an athletic event or it's an organization fair, that sort of thing, and then also perks. And then the other opportunity to browse is kind of new. It's new this past spring. So we have Sun Devil's, we have a service tab on Sun Devil Sync. So it's called Sun Devil Serve. It's powered by GivePulse. So it's another area that we really want to encourage our students to go through and take a look. So any service opportunities that are happening on campus will populate here. So right there, there's a change maker one, obviously for Sparky's Day of Service. So you're able to browse these opportunities by keyword, date, causes. So maybe you want to do whether that's a blood drive or doing stuff for the environment, that sort of thing, and then skills and types. And this is something that's really important. You know, we love to encourage our Sun Devils to be a part of community service opportunities. So we also lean on you as an advisor to encourage that and kind of set that expectation up with your organization as well. All right, so then moving on to just basic navigations of your page, your organization's page. There is, so there's your organization's name, and then there will be a opportunity to have a description of your organization as well as contact information. So whoever your primary contact is for your organization, as well as maybe you have social media links, so Facebook, Instagram, maybe you have a Snapchat, and then maybe you also have a specific email that is for your organization. So then you can put that there as well. And then below that, there will be any upcoming events that you have going on. So that will populate on your page. And then below that will be officers within your organization. So you will also populate there as the advisor. So that's where your information as your email and who you are and what your role is will live. And then documents are at the bottom of the page, and that's going to be where your constitution lives, and then any other relevant documents that you might have for your organization. All right, so organization tools, that's the next thing. So there will be a manage organization button on your homepage if you have this access, and then you can go over to the sidebar and this will pop down, and this is where you can adjust your organization's page settings and what populates on their page and that sort of thing. So the tools that you're going to see here is your roster. So this is where you're able to add and update your members, and then whatever roles they have within your organization. Below that will be the about and the profile details. So that's where you can write a little description. And then you're able to post events there. So you have access to any events that you have upcoming, and then any events that you had in the past. So let's say that you're looking to revive something that maybe you weren't able to do for the past couple of years due to COVID, then that event still lives in that system. So you can still find it and get that, like I said, revive that. And then you also have the opportunity to post news articles. So maybe you yourself are a published author, whether that be in your faculty role or research or whatever it is, like, and it's relevant to your organization, you're able to post that type of thing there. And it'll populate not only on your page, but it'll also populate on the homepage of Sun Devil Sync. So that's a great opportunity to kind of showcase what your organization is doing. And it's also a great advertising as well. So then the next one is galleries. So if you have any pictures of your organization, so maybe you're doing a service project, maybe you're building a race car, or whatever it is that you're doing, you can post pictures on your page and those will populate on your homepage, and that's where you can do that. And then again, documents. So that's where important information is going to live about your organization. So for sure, no matter what, it should be your constitution and your bylaws that will be there. So then maybe you have some kind of other document that is pertaining to your group. And then anything, maybe it's info about an event you have coming up, maybe a brochure about community partners you work with, maybe something about a service or a study abroad trip that you and your organization are planning, that sort of thing. Any kind of those documents can live there. And then the next one is going to be elections. So organizations host elections. Obviously, you know this. Whenever it is time to reestablish leadership for your organization, typically, you know, it's in the spring, but maybe that needs to be done in the fall. This is a great place and a great tool to utilize to be able to host those types of elections. This is also where USG and GPSA host their elections whenever it is time for that. So that is a whole nother, that's an admin part of that election set, but that is also used in that fashion. And then the last one on this tool is going to be finance. So this is where you can do finance requests to USG and GPSA. So this is something that's really important to have in your back pocket as an advisor to encourage your student organizations. If they want to do something and then maybe they don't have departmental or college funding access or support in that way, they can request funds from their respective USG and GPSA. So what that could be promo items, traveling, whether you need stuff from hosting an event, there's all kinds of things. So this is where you would go to do that. And it's important that you as an advisor are able to have this knowledge and be able to support your organizations that you're advising, and then also just encourage them to encourage and have the knowledge of how to navigate that. And there is going to be an in-depth training on Friday. Well, okay, so yeah, on Friday, there should be another one that will be, you'll be able to use, attend to get more information specifically about funding and how it works in Sun Devil Sync. Yeah, so then next steps for your organization, for you. So things to think about here is really, you really need to be on the same page with your officers within your organization. That's really important. And the first, probably the biggest thing right now for this purposes is to make sure that your organization is registered for the 2022-2023 academic year in Sun Devil Sync. If you don't know, it's a great opportunity to reach out to your officers, see if they're doing this, and also have you taken the required trainings, because that is something that can hold up your organization from being registered and being able to be on this platform and have the accesses and eligibility for certain things. So it's really important that you do that. If you're unsure, you need help, please reach out to your officers, and then the student organization and leadership clubs team. We're all here to help you, to help navigate that. So then the next step is going to be definitely make sure that you're meeting with your officers, make sure that you have things updated, because this is the first level of interaction, if you will, for students that are looking to join a club. So you want to make sure that things are updated, their links are correct, social media, hashtags, that sort of thing. All that is correct. That way, when a new student is looking to join your organization, looking for your org, they have that information and it is correct. We really encourage all first-year students to be on this platform. So it really is that one-stop shop informational website, if you will, beyond your own website that this would that could link to. So it's really important to have all that stuff put together and updated, and then make sure you're talking about fall events, meetings, you know, what you need to post onto Sun Devil Sync, so that students are aware and there are access to be able to come to their events. So make sure you're encouraging your officers to post things for far in advance. That way there is that opportunity for them to be seen on, if someone's just scrolling through the event page, they can be seen. And then as well, it's a marketing tool for that. So really important. Like I said, this is essentially ASU's social media for organizations. So it's really important to have all that stuff put together.